Habitants de la Terre, bonjour, bonsoir, ici le Brousse aux manettes et bienvenue pour Vampire de Mascarade Bloodlines 2 avec du coup la sortie de la dernière mise à jour, la Springs mise à jour, la mise à jour de printemps et bien sûr le contenu additionnel Loose Canon qui n'est pas prêt d'arriver sur la chaîne parce qu'il faudrait déjà qu'on termine la partie. C'est parti, cette fois-ci, on y va. Bien les amis, eh bien, écoutez, on se retrouve du coup exactement là où on s'est laissé, sauf qu'on était sur la mise à jour précédente, c'est-à-dire dans un souvenir avec Fabien, et on voit que depuis la mise à jour déjà il y a un petit problème, je sais pas pourquoi mais les commandes de ma manette ne fonctionnent plus normalement, donc je suis passé temporairement au clavier souris, et je vous prie de bien vouloir m'en excuser parce que c'est vraiment indépendant de ma volonté. Alors on s'est laissé, on avait encore une petite interview avec le prince, et vous vous rappelez qu'on a eu quelques mailles à partir avec un ami Nosferatu, et cette fois-ci de retour dans la peau de Fabien, il va falloir qu'on enquête de nouveau, toujours sur sur la même piste, c'est-à-dire notre tueur en série préféré. Bien, chers amis, après avoir retourné le problème 50 000 fois dans la tête et essayé de regarder sur internet ce qu'il en était, eh bien, figurez-vous, et je vous le donne en mille, que depuis la dernière mise à jour, donc là vraiment énorme point négatif, pour pouvoir utiliser correctement votre contrôleur Xbox, donc si vous avez une manette en gros et que vous voulez et que vous avez déjà joué à la manette, eh bien il faut passer son clavier en QWERTY du mode AZERTY, sinon c'est pas possible, il n'y a aucune possibilité. J'ai remis tous les drivers qui étaient possibles, j'ai essayé vraiment de faire le nécessaire pour remettre le contrôleur à jour, j'ai essayé l'ensemble de ce qui était proposé par les options de Steam dans les paramètres du jeu, etc. C'est pas possible, il n'y a que en mettant votre clavier en QWERTY que ça fonctionne. Et là, cette fois-ci, ça fonctionne.
Hey there, how's my favorite forensic department?
Fabian, it's been forever. What can I do for you?
It pains me to say this, but we've had another killing.
Oh, no. Who? Where?
Don't know yet, just on my way to the scene. Figured I'd check in, see if you'd heard anything.
I haven't, no. But you think this is Santiago?
By the way Tolly was smirking, I reckon so. I don't get it. This is like the 20s all over again. The old 20s, I mean.
I know.
I keep getting flashbacks to what happened then. Marla, Rosalind, Santiago.
The killer with the cross. You shut that case, though. You told me there were no leads. Will you reopen it?
I think someone's done that for me. I'd better get down to Pioneer Square. I'll see you later.
If there's anything I can do, well, come see me, Fabian.
I will.
Bien, on va sélectionner une nouvelle piste à travers la carte, mais il y avait un petit truc que j'essayais de voir avant, c'était ça. Je pense qu'on peut faire quelque chose avec ça. Mais si, on peut faire quelque chose avec ça. Regardez.
I knew Sophia liked to set down her thoughts, and this old recorder wasn't tied to any cyberspatial spy system. Hey there, big ears. What have you been listening to?
Hey, detective. Yeah, I might have heard a thing or two. A little birdie's talked to me about a K-factor, a failed experiment, and a grocery list. What do you need?
Tell me about the K-factor.
Sure thing.
The process is clearly thaumaturgical. Physical transfusion denatures the power and has no bearing on the recipient's K-factor. Interestingly, a kindred's kiss does seem to bear fruit.
Mean anything to you, Detective? Can't say it does. Wouldn't surprise me if it's Sophia's notes about a hot date. Give me the skinny on the failed experiment.
It's a doozy, all right. Here you go.
R02 demonstrates low-level impulse applied to test block 15. Carbon material measured at 1.2 N. Compare this to R00 telekinetic baseline, where no distinction was made between materials and was able to induce more than 50 N force. It is a result, but not practical in the field.
That get your juices flowing, Detective?
I think I fell asleep around the second sentence. How about that shopping list?
Sure, I got it here.
To do. Reorder CPDA-1 solution, sterile saline, chlorhexidine. Ensure Piotr has delivery by Friday.
You get that?
Sounds like a fun shindig, but I wouldn't drink the punch. Well, thanks, little fella.
No problem, boss. Always happy to lend an ear.
I'll bear that in mind. Useful little doohickey. Maybe I should get one sometime, if anyone still makes them.
Alors heureusement que ça rattrape les conneries de la mise à jour, parce que je peux vous assurer que là j'étais vraiment hypé, j'avais envie de vous parler de tout ce qui était proposé de nouveau et du nouveau DLC, et en 30 secondes en 30 secondes, comment vous dire que ça a commencé à me vénère. Et il faut dire ce qui est, hein, les amis, quand un jeu est sorti déjà depuis plus de 6 mois, autant si on est par rapport à Cyberpunk 2077, le jeu s'améliore de plus en plus et on va vers quelque chose d'exceptionnellement phénoménal. Mais quand c'est l'inverse, je vous avoue que ça vénère un peu. D'autant que le jeu n'est pas exempt de plein de petits problèmes, hein. Alors pas autant évidemment que son prédécesseur Bloodlines 1, rappelez-vous. On en avait déjà parlé dans le cadre de nos enquêtes et de ce let's play, hein. Évidemment le jeu d'ailleurs n'était pas jouable à l'époque sans la possibilité d'avoir des patchs faits par les joueurs eux-mêmes. Et là la malédiction semble rattraper cette licence, puisque je trouvais que le jeu était peut-être même mieux jouable tout au début quand on a commencé, souvenez-vous, que du coup maintenant où il y a plein de petits problèmes qui viennent s'accumuler et où on a en fait des mauvaises surprises. C'est dommage parce que j'ai été, et je le suis toujours, l'un des admirateurs de cette licence, parce que déjà j'adore Vampire la Mascarade, parce que j'aime aussi l'univers, et parce que j'ai testé effectivement ce jeu qui est plus action RPG que RPG, et j'ai dit pourquoi pas. Mais là les gars, voilà, faites attention à ça, franchement ça devrait être corrigé depuis belle lurette, sachant que visiblement j'ai regardé sur internet et le problème dure depuis le mois de décembre, et ça fait déjà quasiment 4 à 5 mois que ça n'a pas été corrigé. Donc The Chinese Room, franchement les gars, très 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 mauvais point. Bon, mis à part ce petit coup de gueule, et vous avez vu qu'on a vraiment plus trop d'items, on va sélectionner une piste pour enquêter sur la carte. Vous avez vu que tout nous dirige vers Pioneer Square, et voilà, évidemment. Et l'un des éléments les plus intéressants du jeu à l'heure actuelle, c'est qu'il paraît qu'avec cette nouvelle mise à jour, on a même la possibilité, je le crois, de faire des voyages rapides avec Fabien, même si pour l'instant j'ai pas spécialement oui, j'ai pas spécialement trouvé comment c'était possible. Donc on a mis une géomarque. L'avantage qu'on a déjà avec les précédentes mises à jour, c'est qu'on peut avoir un mode de déplacement rapide, mais il paraît que maintenant vous pouvez même activer, alors c'est peut-être une option que je n'ai pas vue, vous pouvez même carrément vous déplacer dans la ville avec un mode de voyage rapide qui sera probablement beaucoup plus simple, parce que c'était vrai que voilà, les séquences avec Fabien étaient certes savoureuses d'un point de vue de la narration, mais assez longue en termes de gameplay et assez ennuyeuse, notamment dans les déplacements en ville, comme vous pouvez le constater. Alors nous revoilà sur une scène de crime au 3204 Pioneer Square, c'est parti.
As the world outside quiets down and the darkness comes out to play, Bed of Night is here to keep you company all night long. Whether you're winding down from a long day or just beginning your nocturnal adventures, let my voice be your sanctuary, dear listener. A haven for all the mystery Seattle is hiding away. First caller, are you up past your bedtime or did you wake up just for me?
To be honest, Bet, I'd love to be sleeping right now, but I just can't. I'm too upset.
What's got you so upset, caller?
Well, normally I'm on video chat with my boyfriend all night until I fall asleep, but oh, Bet, it's so embarrassing.
Did you catch him cheating on you, caller? A story as familiar as the rising sun.
I wish I had. That would have been, I don't know, more expected. Jake lives in the U District, and usually we talk for hours every night. But lately he said he's busy with a new project.
And does this new project have a name and come hither lips?
Oh, I don't know, Bet. I started getting suspicious, so I made some fake accounts on social media and started messaging him, you know, trying to flirt with him.
Oh, I see. Was he receptive to your advances?
No, he wasn't. All he would talk about was some online game that he was playing. Can you believe that?
I'm sorry, caller. I think you've lost me.
Don't you get it? No one would rather play a game than talk to girls. I even asked him if he could send me his pictures, thinking he'll take the bait, but he just sent me his big badass avatar in a long coat. I would rather have him cheating on me than do that.
Well, seems like he's into that kind of dark fantasy. Next caller, what's your deepest desire?
Well, besides taking you on a steaming hot date, Bet, I guess I want to be taken more seriously at work.
You must really love your job if that is your deepest desire, caller.
What can I say? I'm a passionate guy. I don't want to say, but my boss just want to give you what I need so I can do my thing, you know?
What do you do for a living, caller?
What don't I do?
Alors je pensais que ce serait dans un autre endroit de l'immeuble, mais j'ai l'impression que l'endroit que je vais enquêter, c'est la planque que j'ai quand je joue avec Fire. C'est ok, on va voir.
This place used to belong to my old friend Dale. Used to being the key words here.
Ah ouais, Dale il a encore mal fini, c'est le 3e, le 4e ou voire je crois même la 5e victime de Santiago.
Huh. Maybe some sort of ancestral heirloom. Or Dale had been drunk at a flea market. I didn't see the point in confusing things. I didn't think that was worth the effort. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. I thought I was on the right lines already. Hey, buddy, not sure I agree with your philosophy. I figured I need... Yeah, I didn't see the point in confusing things. I didn't think that would help. I wasn't going to do that.
Chers amis, il y a forcément un truc à faire avec ce chat. Et ce qui est bizarre, c'est que je ne peux pas interroger le cadavre comme d'habitude. Alors j'espère que c'est pas un bug là aussi. Chers amis, je crois que j'ai compris. Déjà, on a découvert le voyage rapide. En fait, on peut tout simplement switcher d'une des proies habituelles de Fabien à l'autre grâce en fait au petit sigle que vous avez sur la carte ici. Donc les événements de résonance sanguine. Et du coup, en fait, vous pouvez voyager de l'un à l'autre. Et à mon avis, ce qu'il me manque là pour la scène de crime, c'est du coup suffisamment de points de sang pour pouvoir activer ma capacité de divination que j'ai utilisée sur le dictaphone. À mon avis, c'est ça le problème.
Evening, Reggie.
Mr. Fabian, I hope your God is being good to you, because mine is to me.
Reggie, old buddy, anyone go into that apartment over there in the last few hours?
Huh? Well, I mean,
You okay, Reggie? This was not normal, even for Reggie. Think hard, Reggie. You see anyone at the apartment?
I think well...
Huh. That was even more blank than Reggie usually was. Just a little moment of bliss to spice up your night?
To be one with you for just a moment, it's a glimpse of life beyond.
Much better. Keep warm, Reggie. You never know when I might need you.
Do you hear the city, Fabian? It's waiting there for you.
Reggie was never the sharpest tool in the shed, but something had made him even worse than usual.
Bien les enfants, maintenant qu'on a fait le plein, vous avez vu qu'on a la petite icône du coup de la divination qui apparaît, et je pense que c'est ça qui me manquait tout simplement. On va tester ça tout de suite.
As the world outside quiets down and the darkness comes out to play, whether you're winding down from a long
I wasn't convinced I'd found anything useful. My detective sense told me I hadn't seen the last of Dale's apartment. almost, we'd always had a special rapport.
Hey there, little buddy. How's your night going?
Moi, c'est pour ça que je continue à jouer à ce jeu, je vous l'ai dit, hein, c'est vraiment les doublages quand Fabien commence à interroger des chats morts. Vraiment, c'est vraiment dommage parce qu'on aurait aimé avoir peut-être un peu plus de dynamisme dans les parties liées à Fabien. Ça aurait vraiment jeté du piment beaucoup plus intéressant que des fois le bourrinage de Fire. Bref, interrogeons ce chat crevé.
Someone forget to feed you. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's true. Dale did have his habits. Guess sometimes he let the real world pass him by.
Did you see who killed Dale?
Meow. Meow.
Sorry. Hard to see anything if you don't have a pulse. Unless you're me, of course. If only you could tell me what was really going on.
Meow. Well, yeah. It's obvious when you think about it. How long you been lying here?
That's what I thought. I'm sorry, buddy. He didn't deserve you. Give me some wisdom, little cat buddy. Really? I'll have to remember that. Thank you, little buddy. Hope you get to dream of mice or other delicacies.
Bon les amis, il y a des chances que je fasse quelques petits miracles au montage. J'aurais pu boire mes petites potions de sang, hein, mais j'ai préféré les garder. Peut-être défaut professionnel, je ne sais pas. Mais en tout cas, ce qui est sûr, c'est qu'après avoir parlé au chat mort, je suis allé de nouveau croquer une proie habituelle et je suis revenu pour discuter avec ce cadavre.
Dale was one of those guys. You know, you've just seen him around. Talked to him a few times, maybe exchanged the latest gossip. Hit a body or two together. Dale, I'd say it's good to see you, but, you know, you being dead and all and a figment of my imagination, guess it means I don't find you at your most scintillating.
Oh, hi, Fabian. Been a while. Yeah, I've been better, though I never looked exactly healthy, did I?
Obvious question, I guess, but, how did it happen?
I'd say my throat was cut, and then I must have been dragged up onto this rebar. Someone rammed it through my rib cage and then hung up a cross-like decoration like the star on a frat-boy Christmas tree.
Strong guy then, right? I mean, to hold you up there, force iron through you? This looks more and more like kindred. Mortals just don't have this kind of strength.
Sounds right to me.
How was the alchemy trade going for you?
Hard to say, isn't it, Detective? I've still got the makings of alch cookery around the place. Still got that acrid tang at the back of your throat, same as you always smelled in here. A note of butane and a cheap body spray. So, yeah, looks like business as usual.
Did you know the killer?
You know what? I think I did. At least, no sign of a struggle, and the door lock's still whole. Must have been someone I knew, or at least expected. Customer, maybe?
You were a ghoul, right? I'm pretty sure of that. So who was your patron? Your dummy thingy?
Who'd I drink from, you mean? It's hard to say. I don't think I ever told you, Detective.
Don't think you ever did.
Maybe a person of interest for your case?
Yeah, maybe so.
I have helped you figure out one thing, Detective. There was a reason I was killed, right?
Sure. Someone's sending a message like the others.
That, and I was probably killed by someone I knew. So, who my patron was is important one way or another.
You got that right, little buddy. Thanks, Dale. Sorry about, the whole strung up on a support beam thing.
I know a guy who founded a whole religion like this. You never know. Maybe someone will write the Book of Dale.
Had Dale whipped up a new cocktail? I was out of my league here. Maybe worth a chat with Sophia or Mrs. Thorne.
Bon alors ce qui est sûr déjà c'est que le coup de... ça devait être quelqu'un de très fort. Le coup du tueur en série avec les fers à béton, c'était évident que plus les victimes s'accumulaient, plus il était clair que c'était probablement pas un mortel normal, hein. C'était pas possible. Que ce soit une goule ou des vampires d'ordre général, pour arriver à faire ce que le mec faisait, c'était forcément pas un chasseur classique. Hein. C'était pas un mec probablement de la deuxième inquisition ou que sais-je, ou n'importe quoi. C'était soit un mage, soit un loup-garou, soit un type avec des pouvoirs, soit forcément lui-même une goule ou un vampire, j'en sais rien. Mais en tout cas, c'était un type qui était louche. C'était pas n'importe qui. Bref, il nous reste 2 pistes sur lesquelles enquêter dans le cadre de cette séquence. Alors, on peut aller voir Madame Thorne, ou on peut aller voir... Bah oui. Moi, je vais aller voir Madame Thorne d'abord. C'est le moins loin qu'on puisse faire. Et ensuite, on reviendra du coup au QG du prince et on ira discuter avec Sophia. Ce sera plus simple.
A visit to Mrs. Thorne always made me want to gird my loins. I wish I knew what a gird actually was. Good evening, ma'am.
Detective, is there something you need?
She seemed in a good mood. I assumed she was marinating a couple of kids in the back room. I was wondering, you ever hear of a guy called Santiago? A hunter?
Can't say I know the name.
Active here back in the 1920s. Other places before that.
Oh, long before my time in your benighted country, young man. Now, is there anything else?
Hey, I found this potion. I thought since you were our expert on cauldrons and newt size and such, you might recognize it? Something the Thin Bloods made, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Think it could be...
Memory.
Memory?
Salvia officinalis, Centella asiatica, Bacopa moneri, the vulgar time, and others. Memory and clarity, detective. To cloud or to erase, to improve, to reshape.
Memory. I have the memory of it. What are those little things? Orange gills, swim around in circles, opposite of an elephant? Anyway, can you tell me who might use this, or what they need it for?
You have partial information, young man. There's a manufactured component here. Some of that modern messing about. Have you consulted Sophia?
Sophia? Not about this. That is a good call, Mrs. T.
Mistress Thorne, thank you very much.
You seen any murderers around the place at all?
What variety of murderer, young man? Of my precious time? Of the sanctity of a bookstore? Of the English language? I fancy I could put my hand on someone guilty of all three.
Thanks.
Close the door after you.
A quick trip up to the tower to call in on Sophia, then. If anyone knew about weird chemistry and sciencey stuff.
Bien, chers amis, retour à la tour, si je puis dire, pour aller interroger Sophia. donc dans la Weaver Tower, puisqu'on a fait notre petit tour de la ville après avoir enquêté sur ce nouveau meurtre.
I figured Sophia would be in. She kept odd business hours, but then so did I. I'm back.
I can see that.
Well, I took a look at the scene. It was a place on Pioneer Square. I had a nice chat with the victim. Dale. Deals in thin blood elixirs. You know the guy?
Another mortal. You think this is Santiago again?
All evidence says so, and so did the corpse.
What the hell is going on, Fabian?
Someone's plotting this out like a dime novel. I picked up this potion, wondering if you could tell me about it. Found it at Dale's.
Oh, interesting. Huh, this is fascinating. Not the recipe I know.
Could you take a guess?
Yes. An enhancer, I would say. Something to magnify capabilities. To make your body work more efficiently somehow, in one way or another.
Mrs. Thorne thought it had something to do with memories.
Ah, that would make sense. A memory enhancer, yes. To make the subject's recall more acute, more capable.
A memory enhancer, huh? Now that's interesting. I wonder who might be in the market for memory potions. I can think of a few trees to shake. Nico's one for the markets. Katsumi might know, given it's a thin blood potion.
Tolly, perhaps?
Yeah, Tolly might have heard something. Although getting him to share it is never easy. Thanks. You've helped a bunch. I'll drop by later.
I'd like that.
Nico knew his apples from his aardvarks when it came to less than legal trades.
Bien, vu que maintenant on a les voyages rapides, on va user et en abuser. Hein. Et en fait, nos spots à chaque fois, ce sera les ghouls, donc ce sera parfait.
Can I trouble you just a moment, Carla?
Are you hurting, Detective? You need my help?
I'd appreciate a soothing balm.
Come to me. I'll give you what you need.
Now that has pepped me right up. Thanks, Carla. I have cases to solve, people to save.
I'm always here for those in need, Detective.
Nico knew his... Hey, Nico.
Fabian! Are you hot on the trail of a conspiracy? Why am I asking? With you, it is always a conspiracy. Any leads on the Umbrella Cartel and their weather-making machines? They sure screwed up this week. Have you seen the forecast?
I am always on the trail of a conspiracy. Sometimes more than one. Heard anything interesting lately?
Not at all. It's been quiet. Like the calm before a storm. Although we are already in some sort of storm, no?
I do know what you mean. The impending juggernaut of Christmas?
Perhaps.
I was wondering if you could take a look at this for me.
Huh, I did not take you for a follower of Christ.
Only when I stubbed my toe. I've got a few of these now, all identical.
Yes, I see.
Associated with a few hellish scenes.
Okay, well... The Cross of St. James, yes? This particular shape?
I did know that.
It is a mix of mild steel and some of the decoration is cast in zinc alloy. Then lacquered, aged and weathered. Deliberately so.
It's not old then.
Oh no, not at all. Recently made. But made to look old, like a film prop. It's not a bad job. It would not be cheap. Properly made, none of this 3D printing.
A prop. Now that is interesting. Thank you, Nico. That's helpful. Say, do you know anything about potions? I found one. I'm told it's a memory enhancer or something like that. Would you know a likely buyer?
I'm afraid I do not. I trade in solids, not liquids.
That's what I figured. Thanks. Some other time, Nico.
See you later, my friend.
Nothing from friend Nico. Time to burn some more shoe leather. This little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of suckers in my time. I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those cold, dead eyes stared.
I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk. Then when they were all the rage again. Mortals are fickle.
I mourn the old clackety-clack. Computers are all very well. But since they were invented, there's been a lot more profanity in the world. They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it. You could go through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order.
I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down the criminal mastermind. Katsumi.
Fucking student loan.
Bien, d'une piste à l'autre, allons maintenant interroger Katsumi.
Spaces to brood. I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side.
Fabian, it's been a while. What are you doing down here?
So how's life?
Well, I don't know. It's been a while since I had one.
I do say life is like a box of chocolates. Overpriced, slightly melted, and someone's always taking the toffee center.
Yeah, that'd be about the size of it.
I picked up this potion. Sort of thing your folk are into. I was wondering if you knew who might be buying.
My people don't buy or sell alchemical products. You know that, detective.
Come on, Katsumi, please. This is my only lead to find a killer.
Oh, hon. Bad day? Listen, if only because I don't want my people caught up in a murder rap. That's not a type I recognize. Never seen it before, not something we deal in. Okay?
Okay, thanks. I'll take your word for it.
You better.
Thanks.
Later.
Well, that was a dead loss. Who else might have an inkling?
I knew where Tolly was hanging out with his ear to the street. Oh.
Bon, et ben écoutez, il me reste plus que Tolly. Donc on va essayer d'aller le plus rapidement possible à l'endroit recherché, sachant que je crois que Tolly, ça fait un moment qu'on lui a pas parlé. Rappelez-vous, c'est le Nosferatu qui fait tout le temps des vieilles blagues.
Detective! Well, well, Detective Fabian, as I don't live or breathe. Tell me, how's the case? Hot leads, cold bodies, reheated plots. Ooh, let me guess. You want to hear the word on the street. Pretty sure it was curbside pickup only. Something I heard your boys in blue were being real strict about on Aurora Avenue.
Seen anything suspicious?
I don't know. Are Seattle dogs outside your culinary experience? Tubes of gristle slathered in fetid cheese and carbonized onion? It's a real public health hazard. Can't you smell it? Every time a tourist goes by, it just oozes out of their pores.
I know you've got some kind of problem with Benny. What's that about?
Problem with our dear sheriff? Oh, no, 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 Detective. He's such a charmer, and so restrained and respectful, and brings joy to everyone he meets. Also beats up on little boys, if you didn't know. Nothing kinky, just for the violence.
I see.
Do you, Detective? I know your badge is dusty, but remind me, what's the wording on there?
Service, pride, dedication. It's acronym play, see? If you look at the first letters...
It must make you proud to share such dedicated service with good old Benny Muldoon.
J'aime beaucoup ce personnage des enfants parce que c'est l'ironie personnifiée. Et ça, c'est assez rigolo. Les dialogues avec lui sont assez savoureux. Bon, on va terminer de le cuisiner parce que, on le sait, hein, vous l'avez déjà vu et on en a déjà parlé. Toutes les séquences avec du coup Fabian méritent quand même un peu de rythme. Et c'est vrai que des fois, c'est un peu plat par rapport à ce qu'on a l'habitude dans le cadre du jeu classique.
I'm looking into the alchemy trade.
Better living through chemistry, huh? You never struck me as the type.
Thin blood alchemy. You any notion who might be buying an elixir of memory enhancement?
Memory enhancement, memory enhancement. Oh, it'll come to me, I'm sure. Who'd need an improved memory? You know, Fabian, sometimes I'm so dull you could use me for crowd control.
Come on, Tolly. You know who uses this stuff, right?
I got other things to worry about. You figure it out. That's what you're here for.
I've got to figure this out.
Don't be any stranger, Fabian.
What secrets are we keeping, That's not helpful. What are you hiding? That's not what I'm looking for. Let's have a peek, shall we? It's Willem, you failure of a detective. Willem, right. I guess Tolly's entitled to his opinion. So, Willem was the buyer. And unless I missed my mark, Dale was his ghoul friend. Dale hung around in a room full of junk, staying well clear of the wider world. Right up Willem's alley. Willem was no doubt in his palatial mansion. I needed to drop in. I was pretty sure Willem hung around here. No idea why. I don't think he ever drove a car. The rear view, you see. He's never been a fan.
Fucking snow in Seattle.
Nope, had nothing to say. I had to find Willem's trick for getting into his haven. I didn't think that would help. I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move. Wasn't gonna speak to me. I probably shouldn't be drinking random potions like this, but something told me I now had the keys to victory. Not the best. I thought I was... Oh, that would have just brought me trouble. Willem was a strange kind of guy, and I was qualified in strange kind of guys. We got on okay. Hey, Willem.
Detective Fabian, how's the case of the missing street sign?
Oh, I solved that a week ago. It wasn't about where the sign was, it was that the street itself had moved. The two are reunited and happy as bluebirds. I wanted to talk to you about something else. Does the name Santiago ring a bell?
The hunter? They called him the rebar killer in the dailies, didn't they? A long, long time ago.
That's the guy. He's active again.
Really? That's not good.
Understatement of the century, buddy.
You know anything about alchemy and thin bloods? I mean, the skill they have to whip up lotions and potions. I'm not suggesting we put anyone in a juicer just yet.
Alchemy detective? You know I don't go in for that kind of thing.
Memory potions, Willem? To spring clean your memory palace? Maybe add an east wing and a pool? That'd be useful to you, right?
I suppose so. I might have used them.
You'd remember. That is the whole point. Come clean, buddy. Your noggin's always overflowing, and you're indulging in a bit of chemical expansion. It's not a sin.
Well, it's important, Fabian. There's so much to remember. Names, numbers, dates.
I tell you, there are a few dates I would love to forget.
I gotta keep myself sharp. But why does this matter to you?
Dale's dead. Your pet ghoulish dope dealer is no more. Ceased to beat. He's currently pinned up to a crossbeam by someone who's into very heavy metal. Oh, and his head is missing.
His head? Fabian, what do you mean? Do you think I killed him? Well, how could I kill him?
Well, you couldn't have killed him, buddy. Compared to our killer, you're weak as a noodle.
He's weak as a noodle. There's no way he did this. But he was on the scene, and that's all we have right now. I mean, look at him. He's cooling his heels. Anything else before you go in?
Allez, de nouveau, deuxième flashback. C'est parti, et cette fois-ci, on est avec Hector.
Remind me about the crime scene?
Fabian, we just talked about this. Come on, will you? Same method. Vic nailed to floorboards by rebar through the torso. And that goddamn sword cross thing. Again. He doesn't get those from the five and dime, so that's a threat to follow, I guess. Nothing special about the apartment, nothing missing. Apart from the head.
So, the victim. What else do we know?
What are you talking about? We know that it's a pain in the ass, if that's what you mean. That hive had so much locked up in his skull. With Rosalind gone too, we'll be trying to pick up on pieces that only Isaac knew.
It was Isaac.
Have you listened to anything I've said?
Yeah, I was just testing. Theorizing. Extemporizing.
You can do that in the privacy of your own haven. Get it together, there's work to do here.
So, our suspect.
Sweat him out. Find out whether he saw anything, why he was there in the first place, how he knew our Vic. You know the deal.
Who was he?
Exactly, that kind of thing. You know how to do this.
How's the wife and kids?
Fabian, we are vampires, you do get that right. Bloodsuckers, the undead, sold our souls to the devil. We don't get to have wives and kids.
You sure? I mean, we can go to church, right? A priest could get us married. We could adopt.
Fabian.
Back at the party, you were worried about a girl. You were Beau?
If it'll keep you on track, yes, there is a girl. No, I'm not her beau. She's a problem for someone else. Satisfied? We've got a man in the sweatbox, Fabian. Try and stick with it.
Okay, boss. I'll deal with this.
All right, I'll be listening. But let me know if you root out anything deeper.
Time to go poke the suspect.
Here he was, pale, sort of sweaty. Something bugged me about him, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Hello there, pal. I hear you had a bad start to your night.
A hell of a thing, Detective. A hell of a thing.
Says here Willem Axel. Don't I know you?
I don't know how you could.
Huh. Strange how memory plays tricks. But anyway, lay it out for me.
What do you want to know?
So tell me about you. What's your business?
I'm nobody important, Detective. I work as a bookkeeper.
Accountant?
Yeah, that's right.
So why are you sweating, accountant?
I'm not feeling well, but also because I work at Lou's place, and I know you detectives don't like it there.
You run numbers for Lou Graham's place. Now, that is interesting. But you do look a little pale there, fella. Tell me why we picked you up.
Don't you know?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
Okay. I was just visiting a friend at Sunset Heights. I guess wrong place, wrong time. Your boys in blue thought I was something to do with this killing.
Who was this friend?
Huh? It's just a friend. There's no law about that, right? I'm happily married.
Does your wife know where you are?
She knows I have business tonight. She's used to me working late.
They do say absence makes the heart grow fonder. I've always wondered about that myself. Some people I don't see for months or years, but when we meet up, they still don't seem too happy about it. Did you know the victim?
Just in passing.
You knew Isaac? How?
I only met him that night. I'd been sent with a package for him, that's all.
By your boss? By Lou Graham?
Yeah, that's right.
Really? Now there's a thing for the books. You know what the package was?
No.
And he wasn't dead when you gave him the package?
No, we talked and then I left.
Did you see anything?
No.
Right, and I was the Emperor of China. Right, and I'm the Emperor of China.
I didn't, I swear.
You're sweating like a ham in a steamer there, fella. Come on, buddy, spill the beans. You saw something.
I'm as much in the dark as you.
He knew all right, and I'd make him sing, even if I needed to pry his skull open and look inside. He was pale as a swan. I'd take a break, then pull out some more feathers.
Allez, on va faire ce qu'on fait de mieux, c'est-à-dire lui ouvrir le crâne avec nos pouvoirs de malcavien. Et ça, c'est le plus rigolo dans ces séquences.
I didn't see the point in confusing. Let's have a peek, shall we? They never told me what the embrace would really mean. Aha! Willem had seen the killer. It was right at the top of his mind. Time to put on the thumb screws. I had another thought.
Okay.
You're just like me, a goddamn kindred, a vampire, a bloodsucker.
No, it's not what you think.
It absolutely is what I think. Did you off Isaac?
No, he offed me. I mean, Isaac. I went to him to be made over into a vampire. Some deal he did with Lou, and well, we.
The two of you did the deed. I get it. Huh. Your face hasn't done the,
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. No, you'll find out. So, then you cut his head off and ran him through with rebar? Was that part of the deal?
No, it wasn't me. I didn't see. I was recovering and I didn't see anything. I swear.
Your wife know you've exchanged bodily fluids with a Nosferatu?
No. Yes. She knows that I have to go. But Flora, she understands that it's for work.
That is one understanding woman. I've never met such an understanding woman.
It's the money, for Junior.
A kid, too. I get it, times are tough, but that's one heck of a choice. Mind you, not sure I'd be able to say no to Lou Graham either.
She's been wonderful to me. Wonderful.
Tell me that again once you've smashed all your mirrors.
Et oui, il dit ça parce que vous avez vu la gueule de Willem. Une fois que vous avez été transformé en vampire par un Nosferatu, il vous arrive ce qu'il arrive à tous les Nosferatu, vous savez très bien quoi.
We both know you saw something. Something to do with the killer? You're scared of him, right? This guy kills and kills, buddy. You give me a name, I can protect you.
Okay, listen. I did that thing with Isaac.
Feels dirty, don't it? But I get you. Takes it out of you and puts it right back in.
That's it. Isaac was listening to the wireless. I was sitting recovering off in the corner. Heard footsteps and in comes this guy.
You got eyes on him, right?
Not really. It was dark. Isaac had turned the light off. He was tall, had a hat.
What kind of hat?
Kinda like yours. Taller than you, though. Or maybe a bit shorter. His eyes caught the light. Kinda weird. And I could hear him breathing. Sort of controlled, like he'd come a distance but was trying not to.
Oh ho! Breathe, did he? That is the first goddamn useful thing you said. Confirms he's not a dead man walking. Did he see you?
No, it was weird. I was scared, I guess. He's walking up towards Isaac. I guess Isaac is asleep or something, and I'm holding my breath.
You don't need to breathe, Willem?
I was holding it anyway. This guy walks right past me, looks straight at me, but it was like he didn't see me.
Oh, I know this one. I reckon you're not our killer's type. So far, he's gone for glamorous women.
And Isaac?
Oh, you have a point. But he didn't see you. That's a good thing. So then what happened?
He comes up behind Isaac. Isaac still hasn't noticed. And then he pulled out this sort of long rod from a golf bag over his back, and he stabbed Isaac straight through his spine from behind. It came out front. It came out front. God, who can do that? Who could do that to anyone? All the air came out of him like a...
Inner tube stabbed by a pry bar, I'm guessing? Kind of like a... But you didn't see his face? Hands? Anything?
I saw his hands as he just reached out and he grabbed the side of Isaac's head and he just...
Pop goes the weasel, huh? So, our man is strong, real strong, but he breathes like a mortal. That is not good news. I gotta take this to my boss.
What should I do now?
If I were you, I'd keep a low profile. Maybe even below ground level. Anyhow, I've got to figure out who's the one going around treating heads like champagne corks. Pop.
Oh, goodbye, detective.
I'm certain we'll meet again, Mr. Willem Axel.
No longer splattered across a pavement, for one. You're in Weaver Tower.
Oh.
Tolly found you, brought you back. He's handling cleanup as we speak.
What did you do?
Not now, Sophia.
He was my... Willem. He was as close to a friend as I had. And he... and you...
Excuse her. Tonight's events caused some distress, and she's not alone. Campbell's records are part of the machinery that keeps the city running. Or at least, they were. So I'm gonna need an explanation.
I went because Tolly set me on Willem's trail.
Tolly?
I was conducting my investigation with your permission, as we agreed. He gave me a tip.
That does not explain how or why our secrets burned.
Willem's hand was forced by one he called the Gardener. I tried to save him, but...
The gardener? Who?
Willem used my mark against me, just as Isabella did. There can be no question. These are not isolated cases. There are no coincidences. This is the work of the Sabbat.
No. No. No! Willem would never. He would never.
I am sorry, Sophia, for your loss. He had clothed himself in dynamite. Someone else caused it to detonate. Someone who was not present. I could not have prevented it.
This... gardener... I need to think. You will return tomorrow night. In the meantime, see what you can do to smooth things over. Sophia, you have work to do?
Of course, my prince.
Poor Sophia. She truly was fond of Willem. You should maybe go see her. Leave that wound untended, it might fester. You'll want to check in with Tolly too, seeing as he gave you the tip. This time of night, he's usually at the Dutchman. And I wonder what the Anarchs make of this. Dropping in at the hole in the wall couldn't hurt.
Bien, ça nous fait de l'XP, ça nous fait des points à dépenser, ça nous fait aussi des side quests à faire. Et on est sorti du coup de nos derniers flashbacks avec Fabien. Donc voilà, on avance très clairement sur la piste. Et on commence à voir le responsable principal de tout ce bordel, même si on comprend toujours pas le lien avec Santiago. Donc maintenant, on sait qu'on est après un type qui se fait appeler le jardinier. Donc, ce que je vous propose, évidemment, maintenant qu'on a résolu notre petit problème de clavier et de contrôleur, et même si j'avoue que j'ai été un peu contrarié par les problèmes liés à cette mise à jour, eh bien c'est qu'on se retrouve dès la prochaine fois pour la poursuite de notre aventure et notre aventure dans l'univers sombre de Vampire Bloodlines, la Mascarade Bloodlines 2 bien sûr. Voilà, je vous fais des gros bisous plein de sang. Ciao ciao, c'était Brosse Libre, salut.